And welcome to episode number 70 of this Toronto Maple Leafs NHL 22 playthrough, about to take on the Florida Panthers in the second half of our Florida back-to-back. We're going to go with Mrazek and net, but I wanted to start out here on the main screen, as promised. In the end of the last episode, I said we'd check out the standings, and there's been a bit of a change at the top of the standings. You see there, through 69 games played, the Toronto Maple Leafs first in the Atlantic. Montreal 2 points back. That win against Tampa was huge. 3 points ahead of Tampa now. And we got a game coming up against Florida, which will put us 9 points ahead of the Florida Panthers with a victory. So a huge chance here for the Toronto Maple Leafs as we look for our 9th consecutive victory here. But if we go to the Eastern Conference, you'll see that it is real tight here. We're still a little 2 points behind the Philadelphia Flyers and 3 points behind the Capitals. But then you see Pittsburgh, Montreal, Tampa, New York Islanders, New Jersey Devils, all right behind us. So it's really, really tight. And like I said, we're going to go with Peter Mrazek in this game because Jack Campbell's played the last 7 in a row now as we go for win number 8. No, I think it's, are we going for win? I can't remember now. I literally just said it and I don't remember. But there's a reason why we haven't been playing Peter Mrazek, and let's go to the goaltending stats right now. You see right here, Peter Mrazek's save percentage is quite poor, and his record is like 500, where Jack Campbell, his save percentage actually isn't that much better now that I look at it, but he's been great of late, and of course he has that great record. But we're going to go back to Mrazek in this game here. I think we're going for win number 9 in a row. I think that's what I started out with. Let's go to the calendar here and just check up the upcoming schedule. You guys kind of already know it because it's based off of the Toronto Maple Leafs schedule. We're a little far behind. Going back here, our last loss was right there against the Carolina Hurricanes. We have a win against the Nashville Predators, a win against the Devils. So there's 3 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going for win number 9 here against the Florida Panthers in a row. So it should be a good hockey game. We've been on a bit of a roll, and let's just hope it continues as we go in to the game. At the end of our last episode, we suffered an injury, and I wasn't quite aware of it. TJ Brody suffered an injury. I can't remember what it was exactly, but he is going to be out for an extended period of time. He won't be back in until the end of April, just in time for the playoffs. So Justin Hall is drawing back into the lineup. David Camp also back in the lineup here, as we're going to go start Peter Mrazek in this one. And I'll just show you right there, Justin Hall is in as the third pairing defenseman here, which is good. We're going to go all the way back here. I saw a comment in my last episode from my 100th subscriber. I can't remember the name off of the top of my head. But they said that we don't need to be playing with these on-ice trainers anymore. And I think that's a fair assumption. I don't even notice them when I'm playing with them, but apparently it helps with the viewing experience. So, yeah, going to go turn those off. We don't need those anymore. We're playing superstar difficulty here, looking for our 9th consecutive victory against the Florida Panthers. Second half of a back-to-back at BB&T Center in Florida. The Toronto Maple Leafs, of course, in real life, have a huge game tonight against the Tampa Bay Lightning. With a win, they go 8, or I think it's 8 points up. Maybe it's more than that now. Maybe it's 10 points up on the Lightning for second in the Atlantic, which of course represents home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs. It's probably a potential first round preview tonight in Tampa as the Lightning take on the Maple Leafs. Should be a huge game. Should be fun and exciting. It should be tight. We'll have to see whether or not Austin Matthews is back in the lineup. Of course, he's missed the last 2 with an undisclosed injury. A new injury to him. And, yeah, we're underway here at BB&T Center I think they're the only rink in the National Hockey League that doesn't have... Oh, here's Huberdeau. Great stick there by Mark Giordano. I think they're the only rink in the National Hockey League, the Florida Panthers, that don't have their sponsor on the ice. I think it's kind of strange. Here's Bunting in. Bunting to the front of the net. Oh, man, Austin Matthews had a chance there. He's going to steal the puck away from Forsling. Austin Matthews around. It's Bobrovsky in net. Matthews tries to find Bunting. Can't get there originally. Ekblad, of course, he's out right now. Bunting around. And there's so many Florida Panthers there. Yes, Aaron Ekblad out currently for the Florida Panthers until the playoffs. Here's Huberdeau coming in. Poke check by Mrazek. It comes right out. Ekblad definitely had a shot there at Mrazek. A chance to test him early. There's another chance to test him, and that's going to go off a body. The Leafs will get it out of the zone here. As they start a change, I would be throwing all the shots I can towards Peter Mrazek right now. I wonder if Peter Mrazek will be in the Toronto Maple Leafs playoff rotation. Not that he'll play any games. Jack Campbell's definitely the starter for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Matthews with the shot. The rebound there, setting for Mitch Marner, and Ekblad comes away with it first. Yeah, like I was saying, Jack Campbell's definitely going to be the starter. I wonder if Peter Mrazek will come back and be the backup, or whether they'll just stick with Källgren. Källgren's been solid. And the thing that I like most about Källgren is that he doesn't really show very much emotion. He's kind of just level-headed, and he kind of just keeps to himself from what it appears. And in the playoffs, that might be the better goalie to go with, because Peter Mrazek kind of is a goalie who has a lot of movement to his game, and to have that in the playoffs might not be an ideal thing, especially coming off not playing for a while. Here's Blackwell in. Blackwell cuts across. The shot stopped by Bobrovsky. David Kamp's first shift back from injury here. Now, how about that injury suffered by the Carolina Hurricanes? Frederik Andersen out for an undisclosed period of time. That is a huge loss going into the playoffs. It sounds like he's going to miss playoff games. Here's Frank Vatrano over to Duclair. Great block there by Lyubushkin. They try to get it out. They can't. Duclair's on the puck. Duclair the shot. The rebound poked away there from Jake Muzzin. Saved a goal. Here's Duclair around. Vatrano tripped up. And Florida is going to go to the power play after a dominant shift, as Jake Muzzin heads to the box here on the trip. Yeah, Carolina, great team. In a decent spot still, honestly. Third in the Eastern Conference overall. First in their division. They're going to be a tough team to beat regardless, but losing Frederik Andersen is huge. Luckily, they have a solid backup in Antti Raanta, who's been there with experience. There's Frank Vatrano at the side of the net. One of those plays that you just cannot defend against. It's a set play that the computer does off a face-off, and they're going to score every single time. There's the cat in the background. The smoke is flying. It looks like a big goal there for Frank Vatrano, his 17th of the season, and Florida has the 1-0 lead. It took, like 3 seconds for them to score on that power play? Spezza got tied up there off the faceoff, was not able to move that puck forward very well. And that's okay, though, because the Leafs have the puck here with Pierre Engvall. Engvall, gets leveled. Not sure who took him out there. We'll take the number. It's 62. Montour getting harassed there by Spezza, but he moves the puck up to Nutavar. Turnover there. Spezza's got it back into the zone. Jason Spezza looking for the equalizer. We've fallen behind a lot recently, but we've been able to come back with quick goals. There's a bad pass, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. Lyubushkin. Oh, that was my fault. I skated onto that puck poorly, but it's okay. I'm going to get away with it. I'm going to move it up with Muzzin. Muzzin, every time he comes in, he's got a great chance across to Simmons. Equalizer. 10th goal of the season for Wayne Simmons. Just like that, 3 minutes later, the Toronto Maple Leafs tied the game up at 1. I'll tell you what, every time Jake Muzzin moves into the zone, decides to make that pinch, he's like the Morgan Riley of this game. He's constantly jumping in, making those plays, and generating that offense. Good to see. 1-1 here. I'm just noticing there, Joe Thornton out for the Florida Panthers. He hasn't played much, I don't think, for the Florida Panthers this year. I don't think he's injured either. I think he's just a healthy scratch. I might be wrong about that, but I haven't seen him in the few games that the Leafs have played against Florida. Of course, Toronto, Florida, Hockey Night in Canada this weekend, Saturday night. Not your typical Hockey Night in Canada matchup, and kind of a weird scheduling thing if you think at the beginning of this year. that they would schedule so late in the season. But it turns out to be pretty good. Justin Hall's not going to be able to race onto that puck. It's an icing call. First and second in the Atlantic battling this Saturday night on Hockey Night. It should be exciting. This is a big road trip for the Toronto Maple Leafs. As you see there, the Florida Panthers have lost their last 5 games. In real life, they've won 10 in a row. Big weekend for the Toronto Maple Leafs, just to kind of test where they're at going into the playoffs. There's a great stick there to break up a potential chance, and Blackwell's going to come back the other way. Blackwell in, turned aside there by Bobrovsky, and Juleson will move that puck up to Noel Acciari. He's checked by Sandin. Sandin, great defensive play again. I don't know when I learned to play defense in this game, but I've gotten a lot better from the start. Here's Marner in. Marner to the front of the net. Stopped by Bobrovsky. Glove save. Mikheyev was there. Probably could have passed across and had a tap in. Oh well. Yeah, big test for the Toronto Maple Leafs this week. Tampa, Florida, and then Washington Sunday night on the back-to-back. And then, of course, the Leafs wrap the season up with 2 games at home. Detroit and the Boston Bruins in the last game of the regular season. The regular season ends on a Friday this year. That's kind of weird. And then you'd think that the playoffs would probably start the Monday, I would guess. I think that the National Hockey League kind of wants to get a move on the playoffs because they're a little bit further behind. Like the NBA is already pretty well through the first half of the first round. So I think that the NHL would kind of want to jump on that a little bit. Vetrano in. Getting the puck over to Radko Gudas, as Joe Bowen would say. Great stick again there by Mark Giordano. Austin Matthews, haven't seen him much early on in this game. We see that as a problem quite frequently. Great stop there by Mrazek at the buzzer. Giordano tries to move the puck, can't. Vetrano back out in front. Huge stop by Mrazek. That one's at the buzzer. Oh, man. Remember that save. If we wind up hanging on and winning this game by a close margin. Shots were only 6-5 that period. It was a close game. Like I said, didn't see much Austin Matthews in that period. There's lots of fans out there in Florida. And the last time the Leafs played there, the atmosphere was fantastic. So hopefully come playoff time, it's the same. Florida, they always do well in the playoffs with their crowd. It's more of a regular season issue trying to get... There's a centering pass for Hornqvist, who scores. The crowd is going nuts at the BB&T Center. The Florida Panther is excited. They've just taken a 2-1 lead. There goes the Cat. Hornqvist assisted by Barkov and Huberdeau. Shocker. Oh, great move there by Morgan Rielly to get himself free. Morgan Rielly in! Almost another quick equalizer there. Bobrovsky makes the save. We're going to have to get more pucks towards Bobrovsky. I'm not blaming Peter Mrazek, but because he hasn't really had any chance on the 2 goals. But that's 2 goals on 6 shots there for Bobrovsky. Face-off win. Matthews back to Giordano. Rings it high off of Bobrovsky there. And the Panthers will get it out of the zone. Nylander back to Morgan Rielly. Up to Austin Matthews. And Matthews has got speed. Is he around Ekblad? Matthews feels like he's around Ekblad. Matthews around Ekblad! Lost the handle at the puck there at the very last second. Here's Matthews in. Matthews getting hounded again by Ekblad. Throws it back in the net to Nylander. He gets checked. Nylander loses the puck, but Matthews is on it. Matthews back to the point to Giordano. Across to Morgan Rielly. Back to Giordano. The point shot. Well wide, but Matthews is on it. Was that intentionally wide? I have no idea. Matthews in front. Backhand. Can't connect. Great shift here for the first line of the Toronto Maple Leafs, but they're unable to score. Just keeping this Barkov line in check, I think, is a win-win. And here's Bunting coming out with the puck still. He didn't really touch it in that shift. It was more Matthews and Nylander. Bunting to the front of the net. Can't get it. Lyubushkin! Checked by Duclair. Lyubushkin had a chance to absolutely hammer that. And now this is a problem because Reinhart's back the other way. And a great stick by Jake Muzzin there turns the puck over. Tavares, he doesn't have the speed. And Ekblad is going to force him around to Mikheyev. Mikheyev back behind the net. Tavares held up. No call on that play. We've seen that called interference more often than not in this series. But this time, the refs keep the whistles away. Mikheyev trying to get the puck there with Jake Muzzin. Vetrano's got the puck. Great pad stop by Mrazek. And the Leafs will finally get it out of the zone. And here's Nylander looking for his league-leading 44th goal of this series simulation. Tries to cut out in front, loses control of it. Bobrovsky will hang on. It's bobblehead night here. Looks like Barkov with the bobblehead in Florida. Bobrovsky stats, very good. Mrazek's, we already talked about. We're not going to talk about them anymore. Looking for our 9th consecutive victory here. Mrazek has not had a victory in any of those games. Here's Jake Muzzin in. Gets the puck in deep. Kerfoot's on it. Kerfoot's on it. And he gets leveled behind the net. Blackwell didn't like that play. Kind of skated in a no man's land there. And Verhaeghe easily moves the puck up to Joe Thornton. And the Florida Panthers will go offside. 10:38 remaining here in the second period. The Leafs haven't been able to generate much offense, and that's a problem because Bobrovsky is an elite goaltender. Sergei Bobrovsky, as Jay Onrait would say. Jay Onrait loved that shtick that he. I'm sure he still does it. I honestly just don't really watch SportsCenter anymore. Used to always watch Jay and Dan before high school. That was many moons ago. Acharian, stopped by Mrazek. Kerfoot will throw it around. Camp comes all the way back. And this time we'll have an easy out along this side. Camp tried to get it up to Blackwell. Camp will somehow keep it in his skates there. Great play by Camp. He'll throw it in deep for Wayne Simmons. Simmons already has a goal in this game. Moves the puck. And he's going to draw a penalty. A holding call coming up here as Simmons moved the puck. And Radko Gudas held on to him for too long. The Toronto Maple Leafs are going to go back to a power play here. Or I should say, are going to go back to a power play for the first time in this game. Go back to their number 1 power play. I'm trying to save this, and it's not working out very well. Starting out with the number 1 unit, even though they're a little bit tired. John Tavares to take the draw. Chance for Nylander to get a winger win there. Doesn't do it, and the Florida Panthers with the easy clear. We don't get the quick 3-second power play goal here, but that's okay. Here's Nylander in. He stops up at the circle. Nylander moves around his man to the front of the net. Tavares, great stop by Bobrovsky. Matthews there. They whack away at it. And somehow, some way, the Florida Panthers come away with the puck there. Morgan Riley back to recollect for William Nylander. He's out of energy. He's out of gas. Nylander, the blast. Tavares onto it. Tavares behind the net. Looking for help. Looking. Tavares cuts out in front by himself. And I didn't like the way that Austin Matthews was kind of sitting there by himself. And instead of getting close, chance! It's a shorthanded goal. Beware of the Panthers shorthanded, folks. My troops were dead tired. And the Panthers score a shorthanded goal. It's been a while since I've given up a shorty, but you know, the Florida Panthers are fantastic shorthanded, even in real life. And when Barkov on the PK, look out. So now this game becomes even more interesting here. We got to get a goal. Spezza drives it wide. Bunting in. Bunting looking. Bunting. Again, too much separation. Throws it in front for Mikheyev. Hits the side of the net. Did not connect. I don't like how the players aren't crashing towards the net there. I don't know if that's a setting I can change. But here's Mikheyev in. Mikheyev, rush chance. Tries to throw it across. Broken up by Verhaeghe. Hold it, Kerfoot. The shot. The tip. The goal. Michael Bunting with the deflection in front of the net. It's a power play marker. Bunting's 12th of the season. The Florida Panther doesn't like it. It's a shorthanded goal and a power play goal. Look at that beautiful deflection. What a way to change the angle there. Bobrovsky stood no chance. You don't see those goals very often in EA Sports. Love to see it. And it's 3-2. God, now that shorty really hurts. And I think it's probably my fault for keeping the big guys out. That one, when do I start blaming Mrazek? I want to give Jack Campbell the rest. I do. And it's not really important that I win this game. But it hurts to not get a stop. But I know that the first couple weren't Mrazek's fault. So, but the last two were maybe more stoppable. That last one especially. The other one was a result of a defensive breakdown on my part, so I'll give him break there. But, oh, here's Muzzin in. Muzzin makes something happen every single time he gets to the net. And he gets another chance there. Simmons held on to again behind the net. Mikheyev race onto that puck, get up past Ekblad. And instead, he'll trip up Ekblad. Florida Panthers going back to the power play here. This might not be our game. We might have finally run out of luck here. Our winning streak trying to extend to 9. It's a tripping penalty. And the Florida Panthers, for the second time in this game, going back to the power play, looking for their second power play goal. But maybe this time we can get a shorty. Nope. Oh, what a save by Mrazek. It was that set play again that I talked about last time that's almost impossible to stop. Here's Muzzin in. Muzzin gets around. He makes something happen every single time. Muzzin. Pad stop there by Bobrovsky. I did not think that play was stoppable. Huberdeau in. Stopped by Mrazek. Okay, he's keeping us in the game now. Another stop by Mrazek. Okay. Do we feel better about Mrazek now? Maybe all this game is about playing with confidence. And maybe it's not the goalie's confidence that we need to be playing with. Maybe it's our team confidence. Blackwell moving it up to Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner stops up. Waits. Throws it behind the net. Giordano definitely interfered with there. And it's going to get called. Giordano tried to get around Forsling. He was held up, and we're going to play some 4-on-4. Forsling doesn't like the call. This is a huge momentum changer in this game. 4-on-4, all that open ice. We talked about it in the last episode. Lyubushkin. Fans on it. Broken up by Huberdeau. Here comes Huberdeau. Great move around Lyubushkin. Huberdeau. To Barkov. Stopped by Mrazek. Oh, man. Maybe Mrazek's in a zone now. Trying to get it up to Wayne Simmons there. Instead, Lyubushkin plays it to himself. Lyubushkin with Simmons going to the net. Lyubushkin. Fires it and stopped by Bobrovsky there. Spezza all over it, trying to get the puck free. It almost worked. Reinhart gets around Morgan Riley. The Florida Panthers have done a fantastic job of getting through our defense. Great stop there again by Mrazek. Morgan Riley up to Spezza. Spezza with Simmons going to the net. It's broken up by New Tavara. This 4-on-4 is not working out well for us. New Tavara shot. Stopped by Mrazek. He's in the zone now, folks. We can't blame Mrazek anymore. Morgan Riley tries to get it up to Nylander, and it did not work. Mrazek has to be sharp again. Here comes Ilya Mikheyev. 44 seconds on this Toronto Maple Leafs power play. Mikheyev to the front of the net. Spezza covered up by Bobrovsky. Couldn't get a clean shot away. 36 seconds remaining in the Toronto Maple Leafs power play. 57.9 seconds remaining in the period. Still don't know why they haven't fixed that glitch of reversing the power play penalty kill percentage. It shows up sometimes. Almost correctly. Almost never, though. I would say maybe 20% of the time, if that. All right, here's Morgan Riley. Up to Austin Matthews. Let's go with speed. Austin Matthews is speed. Matthews tries to find Tavares. And Bobrovsky read that play all the way. Cuts it off. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Keeping the top unit out. Plan is to win it back to Marner here. No, did not work. But I regained possession. Here's Tavares behind the net. Tavares in front. Matthews blocked there. Juleson with the huge block. And that'll do it for the Toronto Maple Leafs power play as we rush down to the final seconds of the period. And now here's Marner in with speed. Marner's got Matthews. Marner with Matthews. Matthews shut down by Bobrovsky. Matthews around. And Radko Gudas breaks that play up. Matthews trying to get it back in. Marner, no, does not work. The Toronto Maple Leafs are down by 2, headed to the third period. We have not been in this position very often recently. Shots are 17-17 apiece. Whew. Let's see if we can put a comeback together. Matthews tries to win the faceoff. We won the loss, I guess. And here comes Nylander in. We got to get a quick goal here. Nylander in front, looking for 44. Gets leveled. And the Florida Panthers will break out with Huberdeau. Huberdeau's in. Huberdeau. Florida's lost 5 or 6 in a row in this series simulation, but they've come out strong in this game. Giordano, great pass up to Matthews. Matthews, rip it. Blocked, goes into the corner. Matthews first one on it. Matthews trying to get around his man. Not getting around Hornquist. Bunting hard on Hornquist though. Bunting is at the side of the net, but it goes off the skate of the Florida defender in front. And Bobrovsky holds on to make the save. Our passing effectiveness is poor in this game, so that's probably one of the reasons why we're trailing. Tavares loses the draw. Also, we're not winning very many faceoffs, which is not a good sign either. Here's Huberdeau going across to Vetrano. Vetrano, poke check there by Mikheyev. Ooh, did not like that play. Had a chance to move it quick there. Oh, cut off there by Tavares. Great play by the captain. Tavares trying to get into the zone. Florida's playing very physical here, which is not a good sign for us. We have not generated much so far in this period. 5 minutes in already. Giordano throws it behind the net to Jake Muzzin. We got to break this out here quickly. We're being pressured. Marner tries to get around Duclair. Marner brings the puck into the zone. He gets it away with Mikheyev. Mikheyev to the front of the net. Poke check there by Bobrovsky. Jake Muzzin. And again, Montour all over him. And Florida Panthers are going to go offside. We got to go stick with the big boys. Austin Matthews come back out. Fix my microphone here a little bit. It's pulling down my shirt. I guess it's just that light material. That's all right. Austin Matthews wins the draw. Muzzin to Matthews. Matthews bailed us out the last time we were down in the third period, trying to extend the win streak. Will it happen again? Muzzin in! Stopped there by Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky's keeping the Florida Panthers in it, as you would expect. He is a #1 goaltender in this hockey league. Even though sometimes he goes good year, bad year, good year, bad year. Duclair in. Chance to break back in. Why did the camera shake there? Don't know what happened. Mrazek, huge stop. And now let's go Nylander. Nylander, stop up. Get yourself free. Nylander, no. The Florida Panthers are surrounding us here. It's not good, folks. We're down by 2 with 11 to go. Stretch pass, Kerfoot into the zone. Kerfoot with Camp. Kerfoot throws it back. Nobody there. We're going for a change. Sandin throws it back to Mrazek. Sandin has to move it quick. Kind of a bit of a suicide pass there to Kerfoot. Mrazek bails us out again. Justin Hall moves the puck. Can we get out of the zone? No, we can't. Florida's being very aggressive here. Now they got a chance. Radko Kugas. Huge block there by Blackwell. Blackwell gets the puck out. I'm not liking our chances in this one, folks. We have not been able to control the puck at all. We have not had the puck, and now here's a chance for Verhaeghe. Huge stop by Mrazek. Remember that if we come back. David Camp back the other way. Camp looking for his mates to come help him out. Camp gets leveled off the puck there. Simmons comes across and takes out Marchment. It's kind of just a lot of neutral zone play right now. That puck pops straight up in the air. Sam Bennett's going to come away with it, despite the fact that Pierre Engvall was right there. And now Wayne Simmons has got it. A break here for Wayne Simmons to get the Leafs back within 1. Simmons, the backhand shot stopped by Bobrovsky. What a chance there for Wayne Train. Throws out in front. Engvall scores. It went off the pants of Pierre Engvall. He stopped it, picked up the rebound. It's 4-3, a fourth line goal here. And remember that play by Peter Mrazek. In this period, if we're able to get an equalizer here with 6:22 remaining. Spezza wins the draw. Fires. Love the vintage Spezza. He's forcing himself into this puck. He's getting held onto there. The fourth line has been great for us in this game. One of the few lines that's been working real well. And now Baldchelin keeps trusting them again. Here's Pierre Engvall stopping up. Pierre Engvall around. Engvall, the rebound. Stopped there by Ekblad. Or Spezza had a tap in. 4:38 to go in the third period. Here comes Barkov with Huberdeau. Cut off by Giordano. Giordano leveled. Delayed penalty call? None. They wanted to engage in a fight. Giordano's down and he's hurt. Mark Giordano's down in aching pain. He's holding his knee. This isn't good. That's a bad hit from Barkov. I'm shocked. We aren't going to go to the power play. I hate that. I hate that so much. We already lost TJ Brody in the last episode. Now we could be losing Giordano for an extended period of time, and it looked bad. It really did. Let's win this for Gio now. Thrown in there. Tavares onto the puck. Vetrano. Tavares holds the line. 2:38 to go, and here comes Frank Vetrano. Somehow he got around Jake Muzzin. Sam Reinhart in. Duclair. The centering pass. Huge stop there by Peter Mrazek. Here comes Mitch Marner. Back the other way. Takes 3 Panthers into the corner with him. Mitch Marner around. The shot. The save by Bobrovsky. 1:24 to go. Oh, baby. Matthews to take the draw. 1:24 remaining. Down by 1. Nylander steals the puck. Nylander. Matthews. Justin Hall. The point shot. Well wide of the net. Montour has the puck now and he moves it up to Barkov. Barkov spins back. Great possession play there with 46 seconds to go. Huberdeau stopped by Mrazek. Move the puck, Mrazek. Justin Hall's got it, and he'll move it up to Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews with Bunting going to the net. Matthews the shot. The rebound. Matthews tries to get on it. Nutavara gets there. And Nylander holds the line with Bunting. To Nylander. Scores! William Nylander with 25.6 seconds to go. The Leafs have tied the game. I don't know how we forced that turnover at the line. Bunting got the puck. Nylander set himself up perfectly. The Leafs have tied the game with 25.6 seconds to go. Let's win this for Gio. Stretch pass there from Marner. They're saying offside. I think Marner got held up there. Here comes Nola Chari. He'll throw that puck in deep. Morgan Rielly's got the puck now. And he'll move it up to Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner leveled. Ekblad's got the puck now. Mikheyev tried to force himself on to Ekblad there. Doesn't work. Morgan Rielly just skate backwards and defend. Goodness gracious, that gave me a heart attack right there at the end with Joe Thornton coming down. There's that beautiful goal that tied the game. Oh baby, what a game. We're going to overtime again. Let's go check out that instant replay. Let's see if it goes all the way back to that goal. Da 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 da. I don't know if it will. It should. So there's the face-off right after the goal. They're celebrating. Let's check this out here. Nutavara's got the puck there. He's got Huberdeau. He's got to clear out there. 3 Toronto Maple Leafs circling him. Nutavara gets checked there by William Nylander of all people. Bunting comes away with the puck. And immediately William Nylander knows that it's a 2-on-1. That he's just created himself a 2-on-1. Gets himself free. Look at that. Terrible play there by Montour as he had a chance to defend Nylander, but instead he tries to play the puck. Or I don't even know. If he's not really playing anybody there. Nylander, easy tap in. Oh baby, what a game. We're doing this for Gio. We're going to overtime. Matthews and Marner to start out. Matthews, been invisible in this game. And he's going to lose that opening draw. Ekblad will play it into the bench there. Lucky break. William Nylander with his league-leading 44th goal to tie the game. Hey, that should come outside the zone. There's no way that this faceoff should be in the zone right now. Matthews is going to win it anyway. I do not think that had any business being in the zone. Here's Marner. Does he got Matthews going to the net? Oh man, that would have been something. Marner, checked. Problems? No, it's okay. Both Matthews and Morgan Rielly were back. Barkov's just going to throw that in deep. Bad move. Morgan Rielly's going to move this puck. Up to Austin Matthews. Over to Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly. He's not the threat here because Austin Matthews is. Morgan Rielly. Behind the net to Matthews. Matthews looking, cutting. Matthews to the front of the net, the backhand shot. He scores! Number 40 for Austin Matthews. It's the overtime winner. And the Leafs have won 9 consecutive games. What did I say? Do it for Gio. Austin Matthews steals the puck. Goes backhand past Bobrovsky. That's 2 huge overtime winners in recent episodes for Austin Matthews. What a game this ended up being. The Leafs come back from 4-2 down in the third. I was cursing Peter Mrazek's name at the start of the third period with the brutal goals. I was really mad. But you know what? He came through for us clutch in this game late. And you know what? We won the game because of it. Florida dominated at times during this game. But we got lucky. Wayne Simmons, second star of the night. Let's see who the first star is. I assume it's probably Austin Matthews, but I'm giving Peter Mrazek a star. I know that he let in 4 goals, but he was fantastic when he had to be in this game. They're going to go Barkov in this game. Yeah, he injured Giordano. Let's give him a star. Let's see how long Giordano's out for, folks. We're cleaning the ice. I'm afraid it's going to be a long time. TJ Brody's out to the end of April already. And now Giordano's out till? I guess he's not out. I mean, it looked really bad, but normally an injury notification pops up. So I guess he's fine. Precautionary. I'll take it. What else am I going to say? Other than if you like this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you really like it. I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is episode number 71.